10 worst players earning over £175,000 a week in Europe from Maguire to Werner. Harry Maguire and Timo Werner are among the worryingly out-of-form players who make our list of 10 struggling players in Europe currently earning over £175,000. Manchester United skipper Maguire failed to build on his fine England performances at Euro 2020 under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and now Ralf Rangnick in 2021-22. Werner, on the other hand, has struggled in front of goal since joining Chelsea on a bumper £47.5 million move from RB Leipzig back in 2020, scoring once in the league so far this season. Daily Star Sport has now put together a list of 10 of the most underwhelming stars currently on over £175,000 per week, including Arsenal and Tottenham players. First on the list is United captain Maguire, who was widely criticised following their draw with Burnley in the Premier League earlier this week. The 28-year-old has failed to replicate the form that helped him reach the final of Euro 2020 with England, with United in danger of missing out on the top four. Rangnick is now tasked with getting Maguire back to his formidable best before the end of the season, where the boss looks set to be replaced. Gareth Bale might well be one of the greatest players of his generation, but his form has taken a steep decline over the past few seasons at club level. Despite having positive numbers on loan at Tottenham last season and Carlo Ancelotti saying he would be involved in the first team during his final season at Real Madrid, that hasn't been the case. The 32-year-old, who has spent time on the sidelines through injury, has scored 1 goal across his 3 La Liga outings this season, earning millions in the same time period. Alexandre Lacazette is one of Arsenal's highest-earning players, but isn't having the desired impact in front of goal and could leave for free in the summer. The 30-year-old has scored 16 goals across his most recent 47 Premier League appearances, with only 3 coming under Mikel Arteta so far this season. With Arteta happy to see Lacazette's former strike partner Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang leave last month, the Frenchman could be next in July. Who is the biggest flop on the list? Give us your thoughts in the comments section. Anthony Martial's failure to secure a regular starting spot at United may have seen him join Sevilla on loan in January. He remains one of their best-paid players. The 26-year-old has failed to live up to expectations following his 2015 arrival from Lyon, only once beating the 11 Premier League goals he made in his debut campaign. Following 1 goal across 8 league appearances this season, he has so far made 1 appearance in La Liga as he looks to reignite his career. Alexandre Dembele has been linked to a string of Premier League clubs since his dismal first season at Barcelona back in 2017-18, having cost the Catalan Giants an initial £90 million. Barcelona seem keen to sell the 24-year-old to recoup some of that cash as they look to revamp their squad under Xavi, but may have to let him leave on loan. Dembele has managed only 7 goals across his last 41 league appearances, which could put off clubs that are interested in a move. Tangany Dembele was tasked with revamping the Spurs midfield after joining the club from Lyon in 2019, costing them a cool £55 million on a 6-year deal. He failed to impress under 3 different permanent managers, making 91 appearances in total and scoring 10 goals before rejoining Lyon last month. However, with plenty of time left on his Spurs deal and him only being 25, there is still time to impress for Dembele in the Premier League. Saul Niguez has had a nightmare since joining Chelsea on loan from Atletico Madrid in the summer and will probably not be willing to secure a permanent deal on his current wages. The Spain international has not been able to secure a regular starting berth in the Premier League, playing only 1 minute of their last 6 games. With Thomas Tuchel looking to keep his side inside at the top of the table, it doesn't look like he will be keen to experiment with Saul in his midfield. Eden Hazard has looked a shadow of his former self since joining Real Madrid from Chelsea back in 2019 for a huge sum of a reported £89 million. A string of fitness and injury problems have seen Hazard score only 6 goals across 3 seasons, and he is yet to score under Ancelotti in the league this season. At 31, Los Blancos could soon look to have a younger player taking his role in the squad, which could see him linked with a return back to the Premier League. Thomas Partey looked to be a momentous signing for Arsenal back in 2020, having starred for Atletico Madrid over the previous 3 seasons. However, the Ghana international has not yet been able to perform on a consistent basis, with Arteta looking to get his side back into European contention. While time is still on the 28-year-old's side, he will need to hit the ground running quickly if he is to have a big impact on Arsenal's season. Timo Werner joined Chelsea as one of the most prolific forwards on the planet back in 2020. The Germany international had fired home 95 goals across 159 games for RB Leipzig and looked a good bet to fire Frank Lampard's men to a title challenge. That wasn't the case, and Werner is still yet to find his shooting boots, having managed only 18 goals across 71 appearances, but he has of course picked up a Champions League medal.